If you bored, then stop complaining. Tap into Slightlee daily. Pods and blogs and playlists. Everyday entertainment. Slightly to the daily. Slight to the lead to the. If you bored, then stop complaining. Tap into Slightlee daily. Pods and blogs and playlists. Everyday entertainment. Slightly to the daily. Slight to the lead to the daily.
Welcome back to the Slightly Daily Podcast. This is episode number 90.
Whoop, whoop.
This is like, a milestone. I don't know what I'm going to do for episode 100, but I got to do something.
You got to do something big.
Shotgun 100 beers.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, that'd be crazy. But anyway, I've had these girls separately. Me and Hope did the Zoom call. Julie came and did. I can't remember. It was a couple months ago. But now I have both of the Bucky Booze girls here. Hello.
Hi.
The Bucky Booze girls. Is that like, what do you guys want to be called? Like,
we call ourselves the Booze.
the Booze Crew or something? Just the Booze?
That's
The
cute.
Booze. Because we're like the girls of the Bucky Boys chat that we started. And
Okay.
like the Booze.
All right. So let me ask you this. What, you guys are almost, 28? Episode 28, 29, 30?
I think we
30.
just did 30.
30.
We just did 30.
Congratulations on starting something and not like giving up after 5 episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like a big thing I've noticed with people who do music or people who are like, oh, I like painting or like any kind of like hobby.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of get it started and then, 3 weeks later, they're like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that with a million
Plenty
hobbies.
of things. Yeah. So have I.
Okay. So tell me, so you guys just did
30.
the other podcast, or you guys were a guest on the
Yes.
other one. I haven't watched it yet. Is it a video version?
It's actually okay. So the episode is on theirs. It's on their Apple,
Their channel.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Um,
called Feeling Lucky.
yeah.
Right.
And then we did a separate thing for ours, and it was a drinking game, Truth or Drink, and we released a video of us all playing the game, and we included some of it in episode 30. So
Oh, okay.
it's actually
That's a
super
cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
It was really fun. They were super cool. We were nervous.
Yeah.
But now,
We love
like,
them.
it's fun. We want to see them again, do something. I think one of them's coming down in July.
Really?
So
I was gonna ask what was the connection? How did you guys establish that connection?
Instagram.
Just Instagram.
They
Nice.
we like each other's stuff, and then they DM'd us and are like, we should collab because we both are kind of drinking podcasts, so we
Yeah.
were like, yeah, and it was awesome. They live in where?
they live in Wisconsin, I
Wisconsin.
think. Is that the
Yeah.
one that's right above, like, wherever Chicago is? It's, like,
It's
north of Chicago.
Wisconsin, I think. Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah,
cheese
that's
state?
definitely up north.
I think it's, like, Milwaukee or something is
Yeah.
north of,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
geography queen.
Yeah.
So okay, tell me. There's female like comedians and stuff who have podcasts and like female. Well, oh, okay, Julie. But I'm saying like, this is what I observe from like even just an objective outsider's point of view in the like podcasting space is this is what I see. I see a lot of. You'll go on like what's trending right now, and you'll see some washed up actor or comedian who's just like, I'm gonna start a podcast, and they already have like
A following.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like it's not fair to someone who's it's a very saturated market, but like
Yeah.
from like a female perspective, I don't see a lot of females who aren't previously famous who are just like in the scene as a podcaster. Does that make
Right.
sense?
No, yeah, for sure. I saw a meme not too long ago that was like every like mid-aged male is like, I'm going to start a podcast, and it's so true. But
Yeah.
I think we're in a lot of podcast groups on Facebook just to to meet people,
That's a cool
tips,
idea,
stuff
actually.
like that. And I'm seeing a lot of women in there, but it is very like male dominated,
Yeah.
I would say.
And I also think the content that we put out, like, there's a lot of obviously women doing comedy podcasts and
Wellness.
stuff like that,
maybe
but a
like
lot of the
self-help stuff.
a lot of the like ones that I see in our groups are self-help, mental health, or like
Meditation.
true crime,
Yeah.
crap like that.
I did.
Which
there
is
was
good,
one,
but-
there's one on Apple. I can't remember what it's called, but it does have a woman Actually, I think it's 2 women. I don't know which one it is. Do you guys like the true crime podcast?
I hate crime.
No.
I don't listen. I listen to, and that's why we drink a couple times.
Yeah.
Like I went to one of their live shows,
They're
but
definitely an acquired taste.
it's kind of dark.
Yeah, they
and
are.
depressing.
There's
we did one.
There's two that I kind of like, but like I've tried to like look at other trending pages and like go to the top ones, and I don't know, I couldn't get into it. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, for sure.
I've done some with my friend. We just did one about a Netflix documentary. You know, we've done one about you know, just some random true crime stuff.
Yeah.
But it's an acquired taste. I mean,
It is. When we did our Halloween, like we did two
Yeah,
Halloween
yeah.
episodes. One was like fun and stories, and the one before that was like, wouldn't it be a good idea if we shared like
Local.
local
True crime.
true crime things? And it was
Scared the shit out of
so
myself.
terrifying. We
Oh,
did
yeah.
that, and we did like the Bell Witch and crap like that. It was so depressing,
Yeah, I felt
Like-
just dark afterwards. I was like, that is not fun.
and it's not our vibe at all. But that was in the beginning. You know, you're still trying to find out like what you're gonna do, like what's
Yeah.
fun, what people like.
yeah.
What's a good idea for a
What do you-
Halloween episode?
What do you guys think the best like feedback? What episodes get the best feedback from you, or like what episode has gotten like the most response?
Most of the time when we shit talk.
Shit talk
Because
just got
we
like
just first
random when it's unplanned. I feel like when it's we
Yeah.
tried to do plan stuff, notes, and have it very organized, but when we just go off the rails,
yeah.
that's what gets the best response because it's funny and it's quotable and it's relatable, and so I think
It's
that's
real,
What does it.
yeah.
Yeah. And people do really like the listener stories.
Yeah.
yeah, those are cool.
We'll probably try to get some more, but we kind of haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
But
I try to do stuff like that, but I don't ever get any response. I try and do like Q&As or give me topics, but I don't really get any feedback on that.
yeah,
But it's great that you guys already have that
Yeah.
in 6 months. How long has it been? 6 to 9 months? Less than a
7
year, right?
months. August.
beginning of August,
So
like
yeah,
August 1st.
so that's a good sign. I mean, in 30 episodes in 7-8 months, it's pretty freaking good.
Thank you.
I do think like posting it everywhere, because we post on Reddit, like podcasting pages. We
Facebook
post on
helps.
our Instagram. We post on Twitter.
Yeah.
But like Facebook, we don't have a Bucky Boo's Facebook, but we do sometimes like post in there and ask people for.
Oh, like your personal, like Julie Dunn.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you guys not have a Facebook page? Just cause?
I don't know. I
There's
mean,
not-
It's really. I
There's
have
so
one
many
too.
social medias.
it's a lot
like,
to keep up with,
Definitely.
and
Yeah.
then to just like go post your stuff there as well as like Instagram and Twitter. And I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that it's valuable, and I'm sure that you can do great with it. But just using our personals, being in the podcast groups, I don't really see a need, and I don't think
Yeah.
any of my listeners are gonna go
To Facebook.
like my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a Facebook page, the Slightly Daily Facebook page. It doesn't get any. It's literally my mom and my grandmother, basically.
Yeah, like
but
it's just older people, I guess, and that's not really
Yeah.
our audience.
yeah, the only thing with Facebook is Facebook owns Instagram, so I'm sure there's some kind of weird algorithm thing going on there with being active on both.
That
You
could
know what
like
I'm
boost
saying?
your numbers.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, the Instagram algorithm is fucked up.
Oh, I
though.
They
hate it.
keep
It's
changing
fucked
it.
up.
They keep changing it, and it's just so bad.
It's so hard nowadays for people to see your shit. Like it's so hard, and
Yeah.
it's so discouraging because when we talk about this all the time. When we go look at our stats, people are listening. People click on our shit. They listen to almost every single episode. We get a great amount of listeners. And we say, hey, go check out our Instagram. And just nobody does it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and even if they do, they don't see our shit.
Right.
You know? So it sucks. Stories is the only
I've
way.
even
that-
Stories is
that.
chronological.
yeah, stories is
That's-
awesome, but that's
yeah.
it.
The because I have 2 Instagram accounts, like a public and a private.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I have like missed posts, and I'll see like Bucky Boo's, because I don't run. She runs the social media.
Yeah.
And I'll miss a post. Oops, sorry.
On your own page, you
On
won't
my
even
own
see it.
page, I won't see it, and then I'll go to my other one,
That's
and I
crazy.
see it, and I'm like,
I have to search sometimes.
and I
for
like
Yeah.
every single picture
Yeah,
of
yeah.
ours.
That doesn't
So
make
it
any
doesn't make
sense.
sense.
Because I know that since I started posting the reels, so Instagram wants you to use everything. They want you to they want you to get comments, likes, shares, the little
Saves.
bookmark thing.
Yeah,
Who
save.
the fuck uses that? Legitimately.
No,
Like-
I don't know.
Unless you're sharing
Seriously.
like a recipe.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I remember I used to back in the day, like, when they first probably came out with that feature, but, like, I probably haven't done that in 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
I just
literally.
save Bucky Boo shit from mine.
Yeah,
too,
well, that's actually a
with
good
that.
idea. But they want you, like, they want you to post stories 5-10 times a day. Use the Reels thing, even though it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not user-friendly. Ever since I just started using it last week, and it's so glitchy. Like, you'll go, I don't know if you guys have posted one yet.
I posted one on
I've
my
used one.
personal.
You'll go and, like, press the thing to, like, post something, and the Reels that's playing whenever you pull up the timeline will be, like, playing in the background.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
even work all the way.
So I feel like they're just trying to complicate it way too much.
Yeah.
Instagram should not be that complicated.
Yeah, it's just getting
Mm.
annoying.
I know, and I
I
think
don't
people
even
are
like it
realizing
anymore.
it.
Yeah.
Because I heard there's like another app now that's
Like Instagram.
that people are starting to go to. I
Clubhouse.
don't know if it's going not Clubhouse.
Clubhouse is like.
It's
Do you guys
I have
familiar with
starts
that?
with an
Clubhouse.
H.
Or you got an invite?
Yeah. Do you want one?
I will never use it.
I mean, I haven't used it since I got the invite. I just
I
wanted
think-
it to see like what
Yeah.
it was all about, but I haven't clicked on it since I downloaded it.
I think that's inconvenient. Like they think having an audio social media is a good idea, but really half the times I'm watching videos, I look at the captions. I don't even like have the sound
that
on
is
Yeah,
true.
me either.
because
That's a big thing.
I'll be somewhere like at work or like you know
Yeah, no.
like where I can't have my
That's
sound
actually
on.
a big thing. Being like accessible to people with disabilities and being accessible in everything.
Yeah.
So like, say you do. That's why I've talked to both of you guys about having like the video forms of the podcast.
Yeah.
Because like, think about the people. I mean, let's think about it. Think about the people who have disabilities. Say they can't hear. They can like watch you and read it. Think about
Yeah.
the people who can't see. They can hear you. You know.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you bundle it all together, like.
It works.
It
but
works.
if you take out like all visuals
One
and no
element.
text,
Yeah.
like what are they gonna do? It just cuts
Yeah.
an entire like group of the market off. So
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this. So it is February 7th, 2021. Let's jump forward 365, February 7th, 2022. I'm not going to say like how many episodes you think you'll do in that time period, but where do you think the Bucky Booze brand, I'm not even going to say podcast, but just the Bucky Booze brand that you guys are creating, where would you like to be a year from now?
Well, it's a tricky question. I mean, I obviously want to stay consistent. I hope that everyone like really trusts us as entertainers.
So that's why you guys are in it for the entertainment value and the hobby, or not the hobby. Well, the hobby obviously, but like
yeah,
it's more of
definitely a
like
hobby.
yeah, definitely. But like you guys aren't in it just solely. I mean, obviously there's monetary like
Value.
motivation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
mean
But-
we have sponsorships. We're about to do a new one
Mm-hmm.
with. Can we say it? I mean,
I don't
yeah,
know. why
Llewellyn.
not?
We posted
yeah.
it on our Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's all stuff that we've tried. It's not like just
we wouldn't just
because.
sponsor anything to get paid for it because like I said, we really value like the trust of our listeners. But that is something pretty dope that's happening. It's our first paid sponsorship.
How did that happen?
I reach out to everybody that I
Nice.
think
Yeah.
would be a good fit. I am constantly sending people emails, like constantly. So we got that one, and that's super cool. I'm really excited about it. But a year from now, I just hope that everyone's like, okay, Bucky Booze is here to stay. Like they're doing good things. They're funny. They're solid, and I just hope people like want to listen to us. And I really want to start a Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon would be
Yeah,
cool.
like the
I feel like
paid
that's
platform.
I feel like that's more
Yeah.
in the future for us, but I also hope that we get a wider audience because we're still getting new listeners all the time, but I want to like them to share with their friends because when you first start out, it's basically just your friends listening because they're the only people you can reach out to.
Yeah.
And I love my friends, and if they love the podcast, awesome, but I would like them like our
To share.
content to reach people like specifically
Like more like wider range of age, or
not
like
wider range of age, but people that aren't just my friends. Because I'm not making it just for my friends. I want it to reach the people it's made for.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I want everyone to
Who do you think it's made for? Like, obviously, it's not. Okay, let's be honest. it's not made for everyone.
Oh, no. We have a
So-
very
it's not.
specific market.
So, like, what would you say? Like, obviously, you guys are females, so I assume your numbers on IG is mostly female followers.
I looked
Correct?
at our numbers
Or is it-
again the other day, and it's like, but yeah, it's like all female and
So,
then like a little bit.
Mine's like
male.
70-30 male. Like
Yeah.
my
Really?
Ours is
Instagram
the same, but
followers,
female.
it's like 70-30 males. So for you, are you okay with having that female to male ratio, or would you like
Yeah.
it to be more 50-50? You see what I'm saying?
No,
I mean,
I see it.
I think our target
Is
is
women.
20-something-year-old women.
That's what we say to people that we reach out for, like,
Mm-hmm.
for sponsorships. So we know, and they know that we have a
Yeah.
specific
This
audience.
is women, like a female, run by females for females, essentially.
Primarily, I mean, the stuff that we talk about is really
it's like girl talk.
It's girls
It's
talk,
like,
Yeah.
and that's okay with me. I mean,
it's
obviously,
like drunk girl talk.
yeah, guys don't really want to listen to that if they don't
Yeah.
have to.
I mean,
And
the-
I mean, there are some guys that like it. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we're
mean,
funny.
like something like Joe Rogan or other like rapper podcast interviews. It's like bro talk, you
Yeah.
know, locker room talk.
Mhm.
And you guys kind of put
We're powder room talk.
whatever you want to call it, like
Girls' bathroom
seriously,
talk.
and yeah, girls bathroom
The drunk,
talk.
Yeah.
it
Like-
really is like the drunk bitch in the bathroom that you don't know, and all of a sudden she's your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
essentially,
that's
yeah.
us.
I mean, it's really dope. Do you guys? I really like when you guys have like guests on the show as well. Like not like an interview. There's interview. This is what I really like to do too. There's interview elements when I have a guest on, but ultimately, it's just a conversation.
Yeah.
And I really liked the one I've listened to basically all y'all's episodes. The one with Spencer was really cool.
Thank you.
The one with Ty was really cool. Like, I like that you guys kind of had like little portions. Like, okay, this is the chatting, this is the questions, and then like let's maybe play like a little game, like
Yeah.
that type
Yeah.
of stuff. It's really cool. It's cool to have elements like little tiny segments and bits, because like with me, I mean, I freestyle all my podcasts now. I've done like 90 now, so I'm kind of comfortable with having a conversation on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get like jitters anymore, but like I think it's cool that you guys do a good job of making your guests not feel like nervous, or at least you do a good job of making them feel comfortable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
At least that's what it seems like.
That's good to hear.
So-
That's good. Yeah, good.
So I mean, and I know that these are people that you know, like, you know, your boyfriend was on one, right?
Yeah, him
So,
and his
yeah.
bandmate. And
Right. So you had, you know, it was people that you really know, but still, like, I've had some of my really good friends who won't come on here because they're like,
they're
"Ah."
nervous.
Well, Robert
don't-
is
I
so
don't-
nervous. Like,
Yeah, I've been trying to get
he
Rob on
wants
here.
to do it, but he's so afraid of
Yeah.
microphones and of being filmed,
Yeah,
which
it's okay.
goes against what he wants to do. But yeah, he's just.
I think
he
it's
just has to
different if
work
you're
up
doing
for
it to yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, on like your own terms.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I
You
feel
can
that.
edit it. You can, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I extend this to anybody. I mean, I've basically by now I've forced almost all my friends to get on here at least once. Even the shy ones, like my friend DJ, the most shy, unless he's drunk, but sober DJ, the most quiet person, and I've had him on twice, and I was like, yes. Like, they were really short, but I was like, I did it. Like, I got
Yeah.
shy,
Yeah.
quiet DJ
To come on.
to come and talk to me on camera. Like, he doesn't even post on his social media, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Hope, what about you? A year from now, where would you like the Bucky Booze brand to be? Pretty much the same? Like, is there anything like specific that sticks out in your mind?
I just want, like I said earlier, I want to
Mm-hmm.
grow our like audience, and I want it to
Grow
reach
it.
the right people, and
Okay.
hopefully we'll just get bigger, and
Yeah.
people will continue to like it. And I hope we also, you know, get better at what we do, just constantly improve. I
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
don't want to like hit a wall or
Yeah.
anything.
Do you guys feel like you have hit a wall yet?
I mean, I think that we run into some complications, but they're not too bad. You know, that just happens with everything, and we
Yeah.
figure out a way to. I mean, like with Skype, like that was annoying.
Yeah.
The
And
audio
you guys did the
sucked.
remote stuff too, so I know there was a lot of
Oh my
technical
God.
It's-
difficulties.
It's like hell.
learning curves.
Like the other day when we had our drinking game with the Feeling Lucky podcast, I had saved the file with one name, and Julie had saved it with the same name and sent it to me, and I didn't even realize it. And I loaded them in to edit, and it like completely rewrote one of them to where all of their audio was just Julie's audio.
Julie's voice.
And I was like, oh my God. And I had to re-edit it because I had edited theirs separately and then added hers, and it was just a big mess, and I wanted to quit. I was like, this sucks. It was the day before we released. But got it figured out. It's fine.
Well, I think we're just kind of looking forward to the day that I keep staring at the TV because SpongeBob was on there. I
forgot to turn it off.
I'm just looking forward to the day that Hope and I have like just the ability to record together every single time. I mean,
yeah, that is going to be the best when we're in person together.
And it'll be just so much more interesting for the guests to watch, you know? Because, I mean, us being on Zoom and uploading that to YouTube, I mean, it's okay, but, I mean, come on, honestly, that's not very entertaining to watch.
Visually interesting either.
No, it's not. It doesn't. It's in 720p versus 1080p.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time, you know, you guys were making do with what you had.
Yeah, it's something.
Being being resourceful, like using your resources to the best of your ability. Obviously, I'm not gonna have a TV camera that News Channel 5 uses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if you can like somehow save your money right and get you like a 1080p camera and like a couple decent mics, you know, boom, there you are.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just learning how to edit it and pull it together. Like, that's really it, you know? And just wanting to learn.
And I think
that's the biggest thing.
I mean, we've done well even having to do it the way that we did it. So that just makes me feel comfortable knowing that once we do get, you know, all the right things and we're together all the time and we can release like that, people are going to going to flood in.
And we're on the same page.
Yeah.
That's really important with like two people doing something together. You have to be on the same page. You can't like...
Definitely don't take that for granted because I'm doing all this shit by myself. And
it's hard.
I did music really, really heavily for a long time, basically by myself. I'm not completely, but basically. I had to like beg people to like, hey man, come on, like let's do this thing. But you can't make some...
It's hard to...
Like if Julie was like not really in it, you couldn't make her like want to do this shit every single day. You know what I'm saying? So that the fact that you guys are both on the same page is like definitely like fucking be so thankful for that. Like for real.
We just want it so bad.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. So for me, I don't want to record my podcast in my living room. I want to have my own office building type shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to ask you guys this. Is that something you would like to do, or do you guys, in a perfect world, say a year from now, everything works out how you want it, do you guys like the home office feel, or do you guys want a brick and mortar building? Does that make sense?
I want
to
have our
separate
own building.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Like an office, essentially.
Yeah, I think that's what I
A cozy
really want.
office.
Because, you know, like Barstool podcasts are in that really nice office.
it's
and
huge.
it looks beautiful and it's just
It's a
visually
$500 million
pleasing.
company now.
Yeah, so it would be nice to have a place like that to record in and, you know, just have it separate from everything else.
Yeah, instead of just like coming home, record real quick. Although it's convenient, if it's big enough for us to have a building, it's our job. So it'd be nice to have something
Work.
separate
Yeah.
away
Yeah.
from home.
Do you guys see yourselves being like, how do I put this? Do you guys see people working for you guys one day?
Yeah.
Like having employees type shit?
Yeah.
Like where would you would you want to expand beyond podcast? Like, would you guys, you know, like who could you see working for you in what capacity? You know, like, you know, obviously like podcast producers and stuff and like cameramen, but like, do you see anything expanding beyond podcasts?
I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, for sure. I think Hope and I could be great on YouTube. I mean, we've been recording videos and putting them out for like the last 3 years, like since we first met each other, because we just have so much fun and do cute little stuff, you know. So I definitely think that we could go beyond podcasting.
Yeah, I mean, just whatever arises, you know, like the opportunity comes. If it's something we feel like we want to pursue, we'll try it, but we're not going to just like say no to any opportunities that aren't in our vision.
What?
We want to make a beer.
A beer?
We do
Really
want to make
bad.
a beer. We want to make
Like
a
a
beer.
beer, not like a seltzer or like
No.
a wine.
We want a Bucky Booze beer. Yeah.
That's attainable. It really is. There's
Yeah.
in Murfreesboro, you got Mayday Brewery, Steel Barrel. Nashville has so many. Fat Bottom.
Yeah.
God, so much. Bearded Iris. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility,
Yeah.
for real.
It would be awesome.
If
It would be
MTSU
so
can
good.
have their own beer company, like, I think you know, you guys could have your own signature beer. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
That'd
that would
like
be
the
awesome.
dream.
what kind of beer would you guys want to like have?
I don't know yet.
I'd want high alcohol content, but still smooth, not going to burn your
That's
throat.
tough to do.
Juicy Voodoo
Ranger?
Ranger Juicy Haze.
Juicy Haze is
Yeah.
pretty good, yeah.
Something like
That's
that.
the blueprint, but like more. I'd rather have like a citrusy one.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty citrusy
So
beer.
beer.
Something smooth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Smooth.
That you could do a booze or lose with any day.
Yeah.
And
I
sounds
But
think
we
if
could have
I,
multiple. I have so many ideas now for
Yeah.
beers.
I think if I was to pick an alcohol, I would want to have just my own bourbon, just some whiskey,
Classic.
like some good
Yeah.
whiskey, like
Not
a
me.
$30 bottle, not like too much, but like it's not fucking Captain Morgan or like some shitty stuff, but
Yeah.
like something that's
Evan
pretty
Williams.
good. Yeah, some Evan Williams. I don't know.
a $10 bottle.
So like the reason I asked you guys about like could you see like people working for you is like my like goal with Slightlee Daily is to create like obviously e-commerce and internet business where I have slightlydaily.com, which is like a news website. So like I want people to help me work on the blog, you know, have like a sports guy,
Writers.
a music, writers, and then I help someone else have their own podcast. I help you have your food vlogs. Like Slightly Daily, the brand is just like this basically MTV fit for like YouTube and Instagram.
like Barstool.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I
Dave is
compared
like-
you to them.
Dave is like one of my biggest inspirations. What they're doing is fucking amazing. I mean, but that's the thing too, is he's been doing this for like 22 years.
yeah, forever.
So,
Since
and they
we
just
were
sold
alive.
part of their company last year for $450 million.
Wow.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's, you made it forever, for life.
Yeah.
And like Dave has every morning now. I don't know if it's every morning but they have an Sirius XM radio station that's like live talk news, sports news, and then they'll have like 5-6 different podcast networks, and then they have the sports blog, and then like all types of shit. So that's what I want to do with that is create just, I don't know, because like we watch YouTube and
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Nobody watches cable anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you have to like, you got to kind of predict. The internet has been around for a while, and we've been like wrapped up in it for like 10 years, but it's still like in its infancy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
us being 20 and like in our 20s, and we can like, we got some time already built in the game. If we can hop in it and put out as much shit as you can and lay this foundation, like, you know, hop on the train before it really leaves. Because like if you guys were like, hey, I want to make the female version of ridiculousness, like it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna there's no new MTV shows.
Yeah.
MTV
No.
does not want to. They're like, we're hanging on. We have Wild 'N Out and ridiculousness.
Yeah.
And Teen Mom OG.
And Teen Mom OG. They're like, we all we can do is just keep what we have. We can't afford to invest
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
into a new like
Because
idea.
no one's watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not streamed.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying though? So, yeah. What so how long have you guys known each other? 5-6 years? A while?
20 since I was 17.
20.
18,
17.
19, 22. Yeah, like 5 years almost.
Did you guys ever, like when you guys first I was about to say when you guys first got married, but whenever you
We haven't gotten married yet, but we are
We
going
are
to.
going to get married.
You can get married like
a
a
game
friendship
changer.
marriage in Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
so
like
we're-
legal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
we're doing it.
Legally
Okay.
married best friends.
Yeah.
So
It's a goal.
I'm gonna take a page out of you guys' book. What have you guys been into?
Ooh.
Oh, well, I can
Like
go
as
first.
as
I
of
have
this
that.
week.
So, well, I guess it's not as of this week, but my fiance and I are making new songs every weekend.
cool.
And so last night, like, I go to bed early, but
Yes,
at 9 o'clock he was like, "Do you wanna like work on this song some?" And we worked on it, and it sounds really good. The only problem is vocals because I'm not a singer and he's not a singer,
Oh,
so
really?
we just have to like figure it out. But it's been so fun. I love making music.
That's cool. It's cool that. So do you like produce too? Like, do you make beats too? Like, play instruments and stuff?
I play synth and things like that.
Okay.
But
Like, do you guys actually
I'm
have
learning
like a
drums.
like physical percussion drums?
I'm learning drums.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he has a mini storage unit out here, but
Okay.
at home we just have like sampler, synthesizer, guitar, stuff like that.
You guys have like the actual synthesizer with like the chords and stuff on it?
Not like that,
No?
but I have used one of those,
Mm.
and it's very cool.
Those are really cool.
They're
For
very,
anyone who
very
doesn't even know
cool.
how to use music, that is like my friend Jayon has one, and he brought it over here, and like he just got high as fuck. He was just like playing it, and like we were just like, it's so hypnotizing. It's
Yeah.
really hard to explain, but you literally just like, you can like push, you can like connect the two wires to like a certain input, and then like it makes a different sound, and you literally
Yeah.
just press it, and you can just make it sound like some alien fucking
Yeah,
sex noises. Like, it's crazy.
Mhm. It's
Wow.
basically what
Yeah.
you do on a regular synthesizer, except
Yeah.
they have like presets, and you can edit them with the little
Like they have, like,
knobs
knobs and
like
shit,
that.
yeah.
But this is like all. Oh, it's so fun. Like, highly recommend just playing with one. If you ever come across it, they're so cool.
What about you, Julie? What you been into?
Well, lately I got a GoPro recently, so I have I took some really cool pictures and videos when Rob and I went out to wherever we were for his birthday, and I'm just kind of teaching myself different ways to edit right now, and I'm doing a lot of research on like the best way to set up your GoPro, and I'm putting these videos together. I'm really just trying to learn everything before I put something out, you know?
Yeah.
I had plans to release something like a few days ago, but it just wasn't ready yet. And I was like, no, I'm gonna.
What are you
I'm gonna
using
wait more.
iMovie?
Yeah, I
That's what
have
I use.
a free year of something. I don't know. Whenever I bought my hard
Final
drive,
Cut?
no,
No?
I wish. Whenever I bought my hard drive, it gave me like a free year of this editing program that I was gonna start to use.
Hmm.
And I was looking at another one when I was doing this research. I forget what it's called, but
Filmora?
no, I watched it from like this guy that does GoPro videos uses it. It's pretty expensive, so I'm kind of waiting for something. But yeah, I'm just
Or you
working on
could
that
just
and learning.
Pirate it.
What?
Yeah.
You could I mean,
What?
Steal it.
you
What?
could steal it.
That's what Hunter stole Ableton.
Yeah. I got Logic Pro X. I got FL
What?
Studio.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Someone needs to teach me how to steal.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
It's kind of sketchy, but you definitely can.
But yeah, so I'm just kind of working on that and trying to start that dream of mine as well. So,
So what do you want to do with your YouTube channel?
I just want to vlog.
Just like, okay,
I want
are
to.
we talking like Emma Chamberlain, or like are we talking like, do you know who that is? Kinda?
Yeah, kind of.
Like, are we talking like
I get the vibe. No.
daily vlogs, or
No.
like
So Robert and I are starting this thing where every paycheck we're gonna take $100 each and put it into an Airbnb. So every 2 weeks we're gonna go somewhere that's close to here, not too far, and just stay somewhere new to try to
like for the weekend?
yeah, just for the weekend to like travel, see new things, have to think, and I just want to vlog that.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, because it's not that expensive. We're gonna spend that money on something anyway.
Yeah.
And if we both put that money to, I mean,
An
being able to,
experience.
yeah, so that's what we're
You're
gonna do.
investing money for memories and experience, and then
Yeah.
also repurposing that as capturing a bit of it for content too.
Yeah, we're really excited.
So like, are you wanting to make it like a couples channel, or just like a Julie
Just a
little sprinkle some
Like a
couples
fun
here,
travel
like
thing.
travel, Julie
basically
solo
a travel
podcast.
vlog. You want to know? Okay, my real dream, like this is like my real dream for whenever I'm rich and can do this. I want to convert a van, and I want to take like 3-6 months, whatever, and just drive and travel. And I want to
would love
vlog that.
Yeah.
I want to capture everything that I do, but that's like my goal in life. So this is what I can do now.
Yeah,
I'm just going to do what I can do now, and then
That's super
eventually,
attainable, Julie.
that's what I'll do.
It is. I used to work with the guy who lived in a van, actually.
It's so dope.
I
it's
watched like a
dope.
million videos of the remodels. The only problem I'd have is like obviously
water?
the music,
Well,
like drums and
yeah.
going to shows and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That I would miss that. So I'd do it for a vacation for sure, but I couldn't live that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there. So there's this guy. He's a celebrity. If you saw his face, you'd know who he is. If you guys know who Tom Green is,
No.
no. So he's like a celebrity person from like the 90s. He was like really, really famous. If you saw his face, you would probably recognize him. But right now, he's literally living in this souped up RV and just traveling with his dog, going to like the most remote locations in like Utah and like Texas in the desert and shit.
Yeah.
And he's doing a podcast out there. He'll get like people like to call in, and then like he'll do vlogs, and he does a little bit of everything, but like he's putting out like a country album
Wow.
and shit. Yeah, like it's
That's-
really
yeah.
dope. He was the first person that reminded me of whenever you said that, because like he's taking like these amazing pictures, like, you know, he's got like a really nice camera, but like
Yeah.
he's taking like crazy good pictures, and then just living in the desert for it's been a while. It's been like a couple months.
Wow.
Like he said, he'll like tap back into his home in LA and then just go right back.
Yeah, I'd love
out.
to have like an RV or something
Yeah.
that you could just like
You'd be
take and go whenever
Yeah.
you want. and
Yeah,
then
I
come
definitely
back
wanna have a home.
something.
You can soup up an
But
RV.
then
Like
do
you
that.
can make an RV like very nice, like
Oh,
like a
yeah.
home, like a
Yeah.
like a literal like double wide trailer, like on wheels
Yeah.
with a big ass bed, running water. Like
Yeah.
that's possible.
Yeah.
See, I can't say that I like to travel because I haven't done it much. Like I've never been on a plane or anything like that. I would love to travel though, but I can't say I love traveling.
All right.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I've been to like the beach and Bonnaroo. That's like the only like crazy life experiences I've had outside of my hometown of here. So, you guys want to ask me any questions, or do you guys want to talk about anything?
I don't know.
I don't have
think
anything
of
in mind.
anything.
I don't know.
I think we basically hit everything that I was thinking of when we were talking about your
Yeah.
videos and stuff like that. Because I was curious about the videos and how you're doing it. So it's very
Okay.
cool.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, what's next? Just 2 times a week, 1 time a week podcasts?
Yeah, 1 time a week, every Friday. Our episodes come out, and then our YouTube videos come out on Friday.
So, are you putting the videos out at the same time, like all at the same time? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
everything at the same time. But I edit the
Audios.
podcast, and
Okay,
she
okay.
does the video ones.
Oh, and your boyfriend did the music in all the episodes too?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. I think it's cool how you guys have that structure to where, you know, there's like breaks in it. Like
Yeah.
gives your ears kind of a break. Because it's an acquired taste to sit down and listen to an hour straight.
And it's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, I can pause now. I'm not going to like come back in the middle of a
Yeah.
sentence and then not even want to finish the episode, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's how I am.
See, I'm kind of a psycho. Like I'm kind of crazy as fuck because like I
I'm a
will-
little bit of a psycho.
I'm kind of crazy as
a
fuck.
little bit, but I will literally listen to a 4-hour Joe Rogan podcast while I'm at
Oh,
work.
gosh.
I couldn't.
Well, I
I'm
can't
being
listen to
dead ass.
anything when I'm at work.
See, yeah, I drive a van for Amazon, so I can just have my headphones in.
that must
but
be awesome.
it's pretty cool. Like I'm not even gonna
And
lie.
you know what? Amazon drivers are always on their phones too. Like I had like 2 deliver packages, and I just hear like this really loud talking like coming up to my door.
I've
I'm
probably
like, man,
been
they can
there.
just do whatever.
Honestly, yeah, but like I don't know when Joe Rogan had this person on who I don't know if it was true or not, but he said he got abducted by aliens. He's been having a lot of alien stuff, and like people who he had an astronaut. He's had like some people who worked on Area 51 and stuff. So those are like really like I'm not even like looking at the time. I'm like, is this guy lying?
It's just like mind.
Like, are they
fuck.
lying? Like,
And some of the stories are so intricate.
I don't
It's
like the one where the guy got abducted. They did a movie about it in the 90s and stuff. I legitimately don't know if I believe it or not. Like, it sounded so real.
I want to listen to this.
I
I want to watch
It's so
that. Yeah.
good. I'll
Yeah.
I'll at least send you the clip because like he does YouTube clips, like highlights, and
Oh man.
it's like it's believable, but it's like, dude, why have I never heard about this until
Right,
now?
right. That's what I'm saying.
They're
That's what I'm thinking
trying
because
to
I've
keep
never
it a
heard of it.
secret.
So
Yeah,
They
whatever.
took
man.
him. That must be so scary.
And
getting
there was
abducted.
like 6, like he was working in this forest, and it was like the end of the day. It was like nighttime, and then they saw like this big light in the sky, and they saw a disc, and the guy like ran toward it, and then he got like sucked up.
What?
and
What
the-
did the aliens look like? Did he say?
He said they were like slender, skinny, with like big black eye, like how you think
an
an
alien
And they're
alien-
green.
He said they were like pale, like us, or like me and Hope, like pale white. And he said that they didn't talk, like
They somehow
telepathic.
I've
No
heard a
way.
story
You know?
like that. I was
So-
listening to a podcast, and I don't even think it was the same one because I think it was a woman or something, and she had a very similar story about being like in like by a river kind of, and like being abducted, and
It's really
We're
interesting.
listening all the way.
yeah,
Back, man.
that's
I'm
crazy.
just saying. I mean, I'll entertain anything. Like I really will. I'll check it out. That one was the craziest thing. That one had me sucked in. Like I started it at the beginning of my day, and I looked up, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's over!" And like it was like 1 p.m. I was like, "Damn." Anyway. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Episode 90. Thank you guys for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
Yes, thank you.
Keep doing your thing. Shit.
you too.
Yeah.